far, leading here late in the first period. And after the drive center, they've got a hold of the puck. Tempers are boiling over here now.
You could feel and sense that this was coming, couldn't you, James?
and still out of luck. Like a worm caught in the sun, dried up and still out of luck. Where you go, I don't know. I could tell you forgot about me. My car isn't running, she'll be every morning. If I have a place that I need to be, it's like a bad headache, but last before you're back at your place to sleep all day. And now the green in your face speaks the case. It's brought to the chain, like a worm caught in the sun, dried up and still out of luck. Like a worm caught in the sun, dried up and still out of luck. Hey there, pretty boy.
It is playoff time in the DASHL, and this place is rocking. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. Let's go. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. Oh, you've got to love this playoff atmosphere. Everything matters. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, he exploded onto the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Great turn stop there. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Takes the shot. Tipped away. What a show!
He's not even going to get rewarded with a secondary assist on this one, James, but he starts the play. There is no question about that. You can't get goals if you don't have the puck. Someone has to get in there, and it all starts with a heavy body check to be able to retrieve the puck.
Oh, he blocked him!
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his chest.
Levels him with the hit. With authority. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. He's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
Grabs control of it at the point. Made that stop.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but look at that hit, and it just took me off guard.
What a great save.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Tries to feed it over to Standard. On the wraparound. Standard's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow.
And he's rattled as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
Scooped up along the wall by Mitchell. Works it across to Sloshy. And he gets down to block it. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Up by one, and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as the power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
Well, with their team trailing by one and they have have this power play. They can't squander the opportunity. They really have to get to their sets, work their options, and put it in.
Puck leaves the zone on a bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. And he takes the feed. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. And a successful clearing attempt. Sends it down low. Hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces. And you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he
scores! Woody chopping through the competition.
Great placement, but he had to get the one-timer off quickly, James, because he didn't have much time and space in that net front area. You know that they're going to close.
The Ace has got to be feeling good after evening this score here in the first.
Yeah, it's always about the next shift, right? And it's about the response to a goal against. And I think they've had a valiant response here. You've seen the impact as shifts go out there, and they're able to generate some momentum with some sustained pressure, and they find a way to put it in.
Fearless, totally fearless on the block. The Aces have it now. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Excellent stick work on the play. Scores him on the play. Cape Breton's got it in their own zone. Unable to reach that one. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Everything is exasperated in the playoffs, right? It's bigger, it's grander, and every single play matters. So when you listen to hits like that, it sends a message, and it pulses throughout your entire team.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. Oh, he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I've been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he does it. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
King's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. The Aces pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Moves it to Sloshy. Oh, they telegraph, trying to shake loose. No, broken up from behind. Fans want a shot here in the dying seconds of the period. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Welcome back. She's Pounder. I'm Cebulski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Cape Breton's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Lets it go from the slot. How did he stop that defensive zone. Cape Breton's gained possession along the boards and makes the routine save. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We got a tie game. Cape Breton's won the draw. And that's blocked. Ottawa's got the puck in their own end. Nice hit on the play there. Stretch pass. Puts it on net. What a stop right there.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Cape Breton's got the puck along the wall. Takes it to the net. Ottawa's regained possession of the puck. Oh, he got hit by a freight train there. What a collision. And he moves it up to Mitchell. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Passes the puck over to Kyle. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing. And you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Past the midway mark in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Ottawa's won the draw in the neutral zone. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Falls to the sweet spot. It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in.
I understand the aggressive nature when you're trying to retrieve the puck and you're working hard and you're moving your feet, but you got to slow up before you make that hit. That's a charging call all day long. Well, listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around. Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
Fitz is lugging the puck. And things start to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Kenny stick handling in his own zone. And they send it right back to him. Picked up along the wall by Mitchell. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Standards getting called for tripping on the play.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Batten down the hatches. Things should open up here with a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Hammers a shot. Big time stop. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Kyle's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Cape Breton's got the puck along the wall. The Aces gain possession of the defensive zone. Quick feed to Kenny. What a steal in his own end. Both teams back to even strength as the power play expires, and we are still tied here.
Well, that power play really wasn't effective at all, James. The coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time, but it correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Welcome back. She's Shell Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. The next goal will be a critical one as we are still tied, getting underway here in the third. Lacks it into the offensive zone. Now a quick pass to Standard. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And let's see what the call is. The Rivermen have put themselves down a man, tripping the call.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping ball.
And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
The power play's been on point tonight. Already scored a goal. Another opportunity now, and it's about the motion. I really like the way that they're moving the coverage. They're opening up the middle of the ice, and they're attacking the net.
Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
They score! A big-time goal puts them ahead.
With power play unit, they take advantage here, James. They're elite puck movers. They're highly skilled players, and they put it to test, and they convert. Just a blistering one-timer shot from that high slot area that beats the goaltender here, James. But how does he get lost in coverage in that area?
Ottawa's got the lead here in period number 3. So, Cheryl, do you protect or do you keep on pushing now?
I think there's a fine balance here. I mean, you don't just want to play to hold on. You want to attack for the win, James, but you got to recognize where you are on the ice, and you got to trust who you put out there.
Feeds it over. Standard's got it along the boards. There's another hit. You get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or target on his back, James.
Big save in front.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Big Breton's got possession of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Kenny. Offside the call, will get a reset.
Sloshy's been around the net all night long here, James, and you know he's going to like that one. Finally getting a tally with another opportunity. Finally executes, but you got to love the puck touches that he's had and the fact that he stayed the course and didn't get frustrated with himself.
More than half the period left to play. Ottawa's got a 1-goal lead. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Oh, it's a smooth skate to lose it around there. Denies him on the play. Howard's got it in the corner. Oh, he caught him.
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
It's another stop. And another stop.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Levels him against the wall. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Hayes' last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Kenny's won the draw. Moves it quickly over to Mitchell. There's the whistle as the play is offside. More than half the frame has been played here. The Aces are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Some solid defensive work from the Rivermen with the poke check. Feeds the puck over to Mitchell. Good defensive stop at the poke check. Ottawa's got the puck. Directed over to Standard. The Aces looking against the half wall. Ottawa's got the puck. Good stop by Baines. Here's a chance behind the net. He's off the feed. Ottawa's got possession here in the offensive zone. On the blue line, it's in control of it. Receives the pass.
We've got to give him an A for effort. I mean, he's clearly banged up, James, but he's trying to stay in the play even though he's struggling. Sloshy's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now.
Cape Breton's got it in their own zone. Makes a move in front. Scores! And a big-time goal here in the third. Evens things up.
Well, there wasn't much wiggle room left, James, but they found a way to put it in, and that's because of the full-court press that they've exhibited in this third period. Well, this is just a beautiful assist. It's a quick strike, and it's a long stretch pass that gets it done. He wasted no time to move that puck when he saw the opening.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. Fitz has got it now deep inside his own end. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Oh, huge hit against the wall.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck. The coach's responsibility is to keep them focused here. They got a job to do. They got to kill this penalty off late in the third. I mean, it's a tie game. They got to get it done.
Ottawa's got a huge opportunity on this power play. Kenny's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Looking to clear the defensive zone. Oh, did they need that getting the puck out.
That's a great defensive play at this time of the game, James. Listen, when it's not in your zone, they can't score. That's the best play in my mind at this time.
From off the wall and onto his stick. Scores!
That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage, you open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you capitalize. Excellent work.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Ottawa's ready to go on the attack. Shot!
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
And it's turned aside by Baines. Great save right there.
He makes some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help? Key rules of the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on the swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
Ottawa's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. Cape Breton's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Grabs it in his own end. Here they come on the attack. There's a shot. Oh, gets a piece of it with his glove and it keeps out. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. Well, after an absolute volcanic eruption in the first offensively, it kind of settled down here, Cheryl, more to your style, I would say, right?
Yeah,
As a defender.
Yeah, as a defender, it became more defensively structured, and I bet that the coaches had something to say about that, but certainly not as much fun for us, not as entertaining as the high-flying octane offense in the first period.
NHL playoff action where one team will try to avoid elimination. Opening face-off is just seconds away. There is nothing quite like playoff hockey. Here we go. Passes it over to Sheriff. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Thunderous use of the body of the hit.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line. Well, you can't do that. You're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Let's get the call. The Beavers are off to the box. Interference the call.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
Well, we all know that special teams are often the difference makers in the game, and with this one knotted at 0, they got to find a way to get the go-ahead right here and establish their presence on the power play.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Quick shot! Oh, was he locked in on that as he stops the one-timer? Trying to sneak the defender. Stones him on the breakaway. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Comes to the point. Fantastic save!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but this team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Makes a save! Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Oh, there's a big-time hit.
That's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Here's a short pass to Mitchell. Looks to set up at the point now. Puck moved over to Daniel. Passes it in front. It knuckles off a stick. Just a single save by thrower. Takes the pass. Kate Breton's ready to go on the attack. Knocked away. The Rivermen have possession along the boards. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Scores! And the goaltender's going to want to have that one back. He put it in himself.
Well, these goals are real deflators for the entire team. James thought he had a piece of it, and it just dribbles into the back of the net. He wants that one back.
Kate Breton's got the game's first goals and finally comes in the back half of period number 1.
Yeah, it's been a real tight opening period. Both teams back and forth, defensive style of play here. But, James, they get the first goal in the back half of this first period. I expect things to open up now. A little more creativity to shine through.
Penalty coming up here. Sheriff's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. You're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
Boston's got possession here in their own end.
Mitchell's made a fantastic play, James, and he's falling to the ice, got the puck on his stick, and he still has the ability to lower that bottom hand and find a way to redirect the puck to the net. I mean, that's tenacity, that's courage, and finding a way to compete and will your way to the net.
Kate Breton's got the puck along the boards. Shuts him down. Feeling the pressure, trying to clear. Puck hops onto the bench, and we got a stoppage in play.
Listen, James, I think we got to count the number of hits tonight, and we'll be looking at that in the metrics because it is playoff time. It is time to shine, and you got to physically engage. That's right there is an example of it.
Offense and zone face-off. Power play will continue, and they are humming right now.
Well, they are, and just look at the goaltender. He's been their best penalty killer, and he's standing on his head, but he can't do it forever. The PKers have to find a way to get in the lanes, but from the offensive perspective, they are shimmy and shaking in the offensive zone. They got to keep it going, but it all starts with the draw.
Kenny's got the puck in his own zone. Great reach with the poke check by Daniel.
Sheriff's almost back on the ice. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
The Rivermen have been handed a 2-minute penalty for interference.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead, you got control of the game, you're playing confident, and now all of a sudden you retreat back on your heels because you're killing.
Cape Breton's won the draw. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Cape Breton's looking to break out. Trying to clear from the defensive zone. And that sends a few people scrambling for cover on the bench. Daniels ready to take the draw here on this power play. The Beavers win that offensive zone face-off. Handles the pass. Boston's got it near the point. Tiptoes across the blue line. Boston's got the puck near the back end. Uses the force on that hit. Big time stop there. Delayed penalty coming up here. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum, and the first stop is putting it in the back of the net, and now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
The Rivermen have to serve 2 minutes for boarding.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Solid check to slow him down. Steps up behind the net to play the puck. Boston's got it in their own zone. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Huge steal at his own end. And they get that puck down the ice. Inside the final minute of the first here. Solid shorthanded performance there as both teams are now back to even strength. Close save and the puck moves on.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was...
One last save. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Boston's power play personnel have to recognize that this is a privilege to be on a power play, and if you're not getting it done, the personnel can change.
Cape Breton's got the puck against the half wall. Mitchell's on the attack in the offensive zone. There's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Right on Main Street and on the attack. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Redirected off one of his Oh, look at this. Boston's got the puck in the corner. Blows them up on that hit. Sheriff's got it along the wing. Puck picked up by Daniel. Quick shot.
Power's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Takes the puck. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And that's stolen. Breakaway. Oh, he stopped it. That was insane.
Everyone was stopping him, and it was in the net. I don't know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
Kate Breton's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Though they haven't scored on the power play yet, man, it is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They've practiced, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Kate Breton's got the puck against the wall. Tries to get it out of their own end. And the puck is cleared.
Now you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on the swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck, and because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
And that's a great read to force the turnover.
Gordon's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
Kate Breton's got the puck against the boards. Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency, all perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
Cutting to the front of the net. That goes off the post and stays out.
Now, you definitely got to be aware when he's on the ice because you know he's coming, and you know he's going to lay out a huge hit to separate you from that puck. So you got to be ready. That turnover, although he's not getting credited with the point, he is the reason the puck winds up on his team's stick, and the goal is a result.
Boston's got a hold of the puck. Skates across the blue line. Shot. Oh, it's a little score. Hey, hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
Play set to resume, and you can see they're still frustrated by that non-goal call. Kate Breton's going to start with the puck in their own end. He's got a step. Scores! Oh, what a show!
Great play from start to finish as he executes with some great speed to break away from the pack. And then it's all about the execution. When you're one-on-one with a goaltender, you bring yourself back to your practice days, and you use your move.
Daniels won it. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Throws the puck along the half wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Boston's got it in their own zone. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, wow! And he's got that one. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Rivermen have it penalized for goaltender interference.
A tough minor penalty to take this late in the frame here, James. You got a close game, and you don't want to give any opportunity to your opponents. You got to kill this off.
Another special teams opportunity for both sides as the man advantage unit is back to work again.
James, this opportunity is a real gift for the power play, and it's a reason why these personnel have been put on it. They have the specialty set of skills to be able to take it to the net, but it all starts with the face-off.
Loses the covers there. Here he is, in close.
Thrower's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Denied by the goaltender. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Rivermen have to spend the next 2 minutes undermanned.
Well, that's a tough penalty to take at the end of a period, and it's all about the PK unit now. They've got to kill the time off, get to the intermission where they can reset.
Boston's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, can't finish.
Well, they can't finish, but a great opportunity.
Kicking away, and he comes up big. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Final frame is underway here. All right, Charlotte, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Beavers are behind after 2 periods, James, and it's no surprise here. They're not managing the puck. They're not transitioning, and if you give it away, you can't generate any offense.
Oh, what a save in front. Lays into the body. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And here's the pass to Mitchell. Broken up in the neutral zone by Daniel. Back to the point it goes. Cape Breton's penalty killers deliver a huge effort to keep that 1-goal lead intact.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
The Rivermen have taken possession of their own end. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger. Scores!
stayed with you, that meant something, even if you were too small to understand why. So as I surround myself with memories, and as I reread this tattered book, I won't weep when I get to the end. I'll turn to the first page and read it again. These are the passages that made us who we are and who we were. These are the episodes that showed us who we are. Life is gonna leave you quicker than you know. Slip right through your hands when you think you've got the rope. I've seen it. We're all just skin. We're all just skin and bones. We're all just skin. We're all just skin and bones. On a hero's in a hurricane. On a tidal wave. I'm about to say hello to the moon. Thank God Colorado can go. I'm swimming in the desert, trying to get my life together. Think I'm gonna live forever in a sideways figure. And the sun on the horizon got me seeing silver linings in a sideways figure. Meditating on a mountain in the Milky Way.
Cheese Pounder, I'm Sabalski. It's the EASHL playoffs where one team looks to become champions while the other will try to play the spoiler. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. Puck is dropped, and here we go in this playoff contest. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. And now he moves it quickly to Vachiholahi. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. And it's a quick pass to Mitchell. Shot! Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Moves into the slot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Magnitogorsk got the puck along the wall. Oh, caught it with his head down.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Kenny's got it in the defensive end. And there we go. Icing is the call.
We always talk about regular season play and playoff season play, right? You know that it's going to be different. It's a harder, it's a heavier style, which is why you need certain components within your team, the physical style of play, to be able to be successful. That hit right there is telltale that they came ready to play.
Cape Breton's taking possession in their own end. Magnitogorsk's got it now. Cape Breton's got a hold of it along the wall. Magnitogorsk's got the puck in their own end. Angles it over to Vachiholahi. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Magnitogorsk's got a hold of the puck now.
Penny's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish this shift.
Picks up the puck in his own end. There's the whistle, icing the call.
Penny's trying to find a way to get back to the bench and not put his team in a vulnerable spot. You can see that he's been injured somewhere on the shift. He's laboring and he's wincing, but he's committed to the play. He's got to find the appropriate moment to get off.
Here in the back half of this period, still looking for our first goal. They win the draw and go on the attack.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Grabs the puck. Cape Breton's gained possession. Magnitogorsk gained possession along the boards. Kenny's going to play it against the half wall. Takes a blast. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Tries to get it to Kane. They've got numbers here. Oh, and here's the pass. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set position here, James. You can see that he gets squared with the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Nathan Payne's got possession at center. Cuts into the paint. Here's a chance. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
But you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly...
In all alone. And that chance goes awry.
Well, yeah, and it's tough here, James. I mean, you know you're in all alone, and there's a lot of pressure when you're on a breakaway. You've done all the work to get to that spot, and a lot of the time you can overthink it. Looks like he just missed the trigger finger on this one.
There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number two is about ready to go. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Cape Breton's won the draw in the neutral zone. Moves around along the half wall. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Takes it into the slot. Scores!
Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
Magnitogorsk's gone in front here in the second, but it took a while.
And it can change the mindset when you're up against a goaltender who's making a ton of saves. You're trying to find goals, and sometimes you can overthink it. When you put one by the tender, all of a sudden it starts to get a little bit easier as you play a little freer and the stick isn't as tight.
Takes that one away. Back-to-back save the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. And play goes on as he came up with a stop there. There he is on the redirect. And a great save. Kate Burton's got control of it now from their own end. Jukin and driving and shakes off the check. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
Magnitogorsk extended the lead to 2 here in the second.
And I think they need to continue to play desperate. Don't sit back. There's a lot of runway left. Continue to take control of the game.
Nice bank pass off the boards. Strong defensive effort. And he takes the feed. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. On the attack along the boards. Play is blown dead with the offside. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Magnitogorsk's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And off the draw, they take the puck. Mitchell's coming against the boards. With the steal. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Slides it across. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. Goaltender spent so much time tracking pucks, anticipating plays, and knowing exactly where they are in the net. He thought he had this covered, but unfortunately, he was beat just inside the post.
Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the 2 centers were tied up. Magnitogorsk got him along the wall. Puck scooped up by Kenny. Shot! Denied by Wally. Magnitogorsk looking to break out. Tosses it to Vajiholahi. Passes it over. Takes the puck. Kate Breton's got control of the puck. Big time hit, and that has some hot sauce on it.
And it certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Magnitogorsk got the puck in the defensive end. Taken by Kenny. Looks to pass it to Vajiholahi. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Here's a chance. And there's a glove save on the play. Kate Breton's got possession of the puck. And he puts that one aside with ease. Quick pass across to Vajiholahi. Oh, great move to sidestep. All alone. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net. That's how you like the lamb.
He likes the lamb as he carries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that, and that's battle. Execution. That's how you do it. He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given. But what a shot that is. He had no chance.
Late goings of this period make the pace. Latest goal has now given them a 4-goal lead. Takes the shot. That's a textbook save by Wally. Takes the feed. They've got some momentum here. That's intercepted. Feed to the middle. And turns off a swing in front of the net. Here's a shot. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. All right, Parker, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Magneto has been terrific through 40 minutes of play, but you know the coach is going to be preaching that full 60 minutes to be consistent and see it right through. So they have to be defensively responsible, but when they can be on the puck, be hard on it.
Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this bar tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket. If you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition, and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course, finish.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Magneto forced ready to go on the attack. Puck grab by Kenny. He got all that one. Pushes it across to Dashi. Quick feed to Mitchell. And that's picked up in the defensive end. Long pass into the neutral zone. The Rivermen have the puck in their own end. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to...
One-on-one with the goaltender. Poked away.
Oh, man, you're all in on this one. Like, look at him, flat out on his belly to make the save. High risk, but huge reward.
Kate Britton's got the puck. Across the line. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Scores! The captain delivers.
Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across, and unfortunately it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Kate Britton's picked themselves up off the canvas, but they still fight an uphill battle here. And turns aside the slugger with ease. Magneto, of course, got the puck inside the defensive zone. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Quick pass to Kenny. And makes the save.
Wally's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he makes the stops that he needs to. The man his team's played well. They got going north, they created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Great reach with the poke check. Makes the save. Moves the puck. They've got the defense outnumbered. Tries to tangle, the puck skips away.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
In front. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. Moves it to Dashi. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Here we go, odd-man rush. Takes a shot. Oh, a clutch save. Fires one on goal. Shuts him down.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
No harm, no foul here, James. I mean, this penalty, it's not going to have an impact on this game. Just look at the scoreboard. It's been over for a while.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
With their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
Kate Britton's got the puck. Magneto Gorse going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Drills it.
The coach will be happy with the no-hit attitude with that late delivery that hit. Listen, they're down by a bunch of goals. It's a little too late.
Big time stop there. Wally's going to hang on for a whistle. Well, no surprise this was coming.
Yeah, and there's all those this game, and they're finishing it off for the battle.
And he drops the hammer to end this one.
It's an emotional game, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do, whether it's standing up for yourself or for a teammate, and that one's going to end right there with that last punch. Sometimes when you're getting blown out and you're upset and you're frustrated, you're sending a message to your team as well. You're sending a message like, hey, we got to finish this one strong. We got to send a message for the next time we meet.